Hey you guys, this is Kiana once again coming at you today. I'm going to be quick because I don't want to just dwell on all the stuff we've already discussed. I want us to focus on the task at hand, and I'm giving y'all Jailhouse 101 for real, like I told you in the other videos. To get caught up, stop this video now and go back to the previous 3 videos. One is going to be titled, now this is what's going on with me, Chuck and I believe that's what it's called. 2 is continuation on Chuck and I's video. I think the third one is the rest about Chuck and I, and then also somewhat about Shawn. And then also Sexy Tina did a response video that I put in my favorites that's titled Now Kiana. So in order to get caught up and to understand what I'm saying now, and without leaving messages that actually don't make sense or whatever, in order to get caught up, you have to watch those videos. I'm telling you now, or you're going to be lost right now. So if you're lost and you don't want to watch those other videos, don't leave a message, because it's kind of pointless at this point, because I'm not going to explain everything I've already said in all of these videos. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, now this video is a continuation. As I stated before, we touched base a little bit on Shawn in the last video, which is, as y'all know, quote unquote, as y'all said, the man waiting in the wings. Now we all know Shawn is incarcerated, okay? Has been so since he was 16 years old. Let's be real, okay? And I just got a letter from him yesterday, and I showed this letter to Chuck, okay? A lot of you guys have been saying that, you know, he may be blowing smoke up my butt or whatever like that, and that is true, because a lot of jailhouse men do that. However, as I told you before, game recognized game. Let's be real. And don't get it twisted because Kiana a Christian, Kiana is not aware. Alright? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay? Because, yeah, I'm pretty observant. And I ain't talking about just with Chuck. I'm pretty observant with everybody. Okay? And this has been going on for years and years and years. When I say years, I'm talking about like 7 years, I told y'all. So, and I'm continuing where I left off. So we're talking about men in jail, how if you're sending them money, that's on you. As for me, I wasn't sending no money. So when people assume, oh, yeah, he running game, maybe not getting financial money from me, because that was not the case at all. Maybe he running an emotional game on you, whatever. And that's true. But let me tell you something. Men in jail, their money is more important than emotional. Trust me, if a man want to run game on you, he's going to run it more than anything on money. Now, if he can't get the money, yeah, he may try to do the emotional thing. But men are not emotional creatures like us, where we would really value so much emotional, somebody being emotionally there. They value it. But really, you can get emotional support from any woman while you're in jail. I know some women say, no, you can't. No, you can't. Yes, they did. Because, see, it's a such thing as they have pen pal sites and all that kind of stuff. You pay a fee, and they actually have sites, a lot of them, that you send your payment through a money order, or get somebody else to pay it for you, a family member, and you send your picture, and women all over the world will contact you by letter, send you money and all kinds of stuff. So emotional support, they can get that from anybody, trust me. How was he able to send me money? I'm being honest with you. Okay? Call it what you want, judge me or whatever you want. But I was clocking them dollars. How was I clocking them dollars? How was he able to send me money? They do what they gotta do in there. They get a mule. A mule, for you guys that are green and don't know, a mule is a woman that'll come in, put them balloons up in her mouth, kiss them, transfer them balloons. He go back, swallow them, and poop them balloons out when he get back up in his cell. The balloons got usually heroin in them. Heroin that's not even really that cut, still gray. Want me to tell you? I'm going to put y'all down with some game for real. I ain't going to just tell you how to cook, how to clean, how to keep your husband, how to make sure you can do a costume. I ain't gonna just tell you stuff like that, because see, I'm well rounded. That's why I said game, recognize game. Because true game is well rounded. That comes from a well rounded person. Alright? So, he did his thing. Now, did he have a mule come in? He been in there since he was 16 years old. He didn't have to do that. See, that kind of stuff is for lower level people. And why I say that is because if you've been in there that many years, obviously your survival techniques are off the chain. If you've been in there that many years and ain't got your wrist sliced and ain't got your body poked, your survival skills is off the chain. So they have ranks. He would not be caught dead at his level having anything, and also won't be caught dead damn sure having no mule come in and he transferring balloons. That's not gonna that wouldn't happen. Now, he doesn't do this now, but I'm telling you how I survived for many years off of his money. Game, recognize, game. Who's getting used? Think about it. Now, I wasn't using them because I loved them immensely. Okay? We was able to have a connection that's deeper than the average person because we didn't have the kind of relationship as people on the street. They can rely on certain things. We don't have that. We had to rely on the basic stuff, the stuff that is the stuff that makes a person. That's what we had to rely on. We didn't have the shortcuts and the cheating sheets of how people gain a connection on the street or a relationship. No, we had to rely on the stuff that really matters. How are you as a man? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? We had to rely on stuff like that. What are your goals in life? What is your visions? All those kind of things. So, again, well taken care of for years. For years. Okay? So, there will be no using. Not this way. So, I put y'all down. Now we're going to move on to, is he blowing any smoke up my butt? I'm going to tell you why I know. He never puts down Chuck. He never has. Okay? And this letter I'm going to show you will prove it. A man, if he puts down the other man a lot, is he's trying to find bad values in that person, or trying to twist your mind so that you can see that they're the better catch. If a man really cares about you, he's going to want you to see his value without having to put down somebody else. Okay? That takes a certain kind of confidence level, a certain kind of confidence in the love you have for that person, and the love that you believe that person may have for you. It takes a certain kind of confidence level to believe in your connection with that person. That's the type of person he is. And as I showed y'all, just got a letter yesterday. And I just got this letter. It was mailed out on the 26th, as you guys can see. And I did the video on the 27th. This came on the 27th. But like I said in another video, what mail y'all know comes 7 o'clock in the morning. Because that's what time I did the video about Chuck and I. 7 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Keep that in mind. What mail you know run that early. So obviously, it's a coincidence, actually. A big one. That he mailed this letter. Now, this came to my mother's address. Because he always know how to find me through my mother if he did. Okay? So, my mother lives down the street. So, that's how that worked out. Anyway, this is the card he sent. It just said thinking of you. And it says, and missing you and love you like no other. Your Black Diamond. And I used to call him Black Diamond because um, I'm somewhat of a history buff and all that kind of stuff. And I told y'all somewhat of an intellectual. I get on here and talk crazy. But sister actually smart as a whip. That's one of the things Chuck is attracted to me about. And most men usually are. Sister book smart and street smart like crazy. Like crazy. Like I would cry if I got a B in college. Seriously. Okay? Because don't forget, I used to run a daycare center. And in order to have a daycare, you had to have an AA degree in at least early childhood development and a minor in child psychology. So, come on now. Do the math. Add it up. Okay? So, he wrote a letter. And not once did he talk about, or he talked about, you know, the marriage or whatever, because he's still hurt by it. But I think I'm going to read this in the next, well, I should have time to read it. It's dated October 23rd, Sunday. I call him Black Diamond because I always say that you know, diamonds are actually developed and cultivated under coal. And sometimes miners, when they go and they dig for diamonds in coal mines, they come across one of the rarest diamonds, which are the black diamonds. And it looks like coal because it's amongst a whole bunch of dirt and filth. But in all naturality, it's one of the rarest diamonds. It's one of the most beautiful diamonds, and it could be mistaken as trash or coal or just filled with dirt. And I call him Black Diamond, or used to call him Black Diamond, because he's amongst so much filth and dirt, and that being in other inmates. So he calls me baby doll because he says I look like a fat baby doll. Anyway, so that's a little bit of insight on that. He says, hey baby doll, I thought I'd jot down a few lines letting you know how much you're missed right now. I know it's been a while, and you know better than I that there's no excuse, so be mad at me, because if the shoe was on the other foot, I'll be mad at you. Oh wait, the shoe is on the other foot, so I guess we're even. So what's life like on your end? Good, I hope. As for me, as for me, missing you, I may missing you any good thing in life, taking one day at a time. Now you see why I hate writing as opposed to typing my letters. He's a perfectionist. That's why he likes to type his letters. Anyway, I hope some ugly ASS handwriting. I have some ugly ASS handwriting, and I just hope you can read this. Have you ever heard the Jailhouse saying that only mothers and true lovers make this trip up to Cumberland? Real talk. That's some true SHIT. Wisdom for your soul. We often fear the thing we want most. I love you still, and I miss you always, and I really need to hear from you. Not once did he put down Chuck. Not once did he try to tell me to leave Chuck. Not once did he say, I'll be the better man for you. It's not about that. See, that's what y'all not understand. It's not about that at all. Shawn is my true friend. And I've had to back burner that friendship out of respect for my husband now. Okay? But as far as friends, that's my true friend. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not even about relationship as much as y'all thinking. It's about a pure and genuine friendship. It's times where I've had to go through things, going to court for my ex-husband and everything. And Shawn was the person I turned to. And he was the one that said, you know what, we're going to work through this. You know what, you strong, Kiana. You're gonna handle this. So that's what it's about. Not a relationship. Okay? So I hope this is giving you somewhat of insight. Hope this has made y'all feel a little bit better about the situation. That it's not about him using me or anything like that. I love you all. I gotta go. Time is running out. Be blessed.